Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Tuesday, August 14th, 2012. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Chip Ramsey with a Saturday Independent newspaper. In tonight's news, Tennessee's July tax collections are up again. 39 members of the 1175th Transportation Company of the Tennessee National Guard were deployed again Saturday. A historic Tullahoma church is getting some renovations, and we'll speak to the 2012 Miss Tennessee. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6. Stay tuned.
Tullahoma Surgery Center is Tullahoma's newest and most complete surgical health care facility. The center combines state-of-the-art surgical care with efficient, affordable, and community-based outpatient service. The staff is committed to providing the highest quality care in a warm, personalized setting. The goal is to deliver excellent care and make your visit a pleasant experience. Tullahoma Surgery Center, the area's premier surgery center dedicated to outpatient surgery.
Tullahoma Drug has a gift for keeping well. You know about prescriptions, but there's so much more to tell. There's a gift for all occasions, for body, soul, and mind. Cards to show you care, gifts to show your kind. There are remedies and recipes and treats, you'll want to eat them. Stacks of books from famous cooks and spectacles to read them. Shades and frames, puzzles, games, dishes, plates, and mugs. We're a Tullahoma treasure. We are Tullahoma Drug.
Hello, this is J.D. Oliver from the Smokehouse on Mount Eagle Mountain. Me and my sisters Nancy and Betsy would like to thank you all for your continued support. This year we're celebrating our 50-year anniversary at the Smokehouse. In conjunction with our 50-year celebration, we are bringing Music on the Mountain every Saturday night, 7 p.m. till 10 p.m., featuring the best of Nashville. We have had some wonderful singers, hit songwriters, and Nashville's rising stars have taken the stage. Come out this Saturday night and every Saturday night through the end of the year. Make it a date night or bring the whole family. Help us celebrate 50 years in the community. Music on the Mountain is free every Saturday night at Jim Oliver Smokehouse.
Hey, this is Sean Mayer. I'd like to invite everybody out to the Smokehouse every Saturday night for great music and awesome food.
Thank you very much, y'all.
Serving you as a local firefighter. Proudly served our country in the United States Air Force. Serving Tullahoma. Helping our kids.
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop. Your comfort is our service. We'd like to thank Tullahoma for the privilege of serving your heating and cooling needs.
Welcome back. Tennessee General Fund tax collections finished the budget year at $543 million above estimates after July revenues beat expectations by $2.7 million. State Finance Commissioner Mark Imsk says the surplus will help the state maintain a balanced budget for the new fiscal year. Governor Bill Haslam and fellow Republican leaders in the General Assembly have rejected minority Democrats' call to use the surplus to further reduce the state's sales tax on groceries and to help defray tuition hikes at state colleges and universities. Over the course of the budget year, sales tax collections exceeded projections by $242 million, posting a 6.6% annual growth rate. Corporate franchise and excise taxes were overcollected by $308 million and grew by 22% for the year.
A federal appeals court has ruled that Tennessee must list party names next to candidates on the November general election ballot, but halted on an order requiring the state to conduct random drawings to determine the order in which parties are listed on the ballot. The U.S. 6th District Court of Appeals ruling on Friday came in a suit brought by the Green Party of Tennessee and the Constitution Party of Tennessee. The two parties won on both points of their lawsuit in February, prompting state election officials to ask the appeals court to stop implementation of that order. A three-judge panel from the appeals court found that Tennessee won't suffer any hardship in listing the party names with the candidates.
We're For Billy Hicks, associate professor at Montlow College, every day is an anniversary at a great achievement in science and other opportunities to teach. Students attending his STEM classes at science, technology, engineering, and math camps this summer were fortunate enough to share in his excitement and get the inside scoop on what NASA calls their greatest mission of the decade, that would be landing the Curiosity rover on the planet Mars. Hicks recently completed the last of the 3-day camps, which are paid for by an educational grant. His last class was held just days before the scheduled landing. Excitement for the mission was at its peak as he explained, quote, "I'm so proud that I had the chance to prepare my summer STEM students to appreciate the tremendous difficulty of getting to and landing on Mars," end quote. According to Hicks, the middle school students experienced a whirlwind of activities at STEM camp: 2 days of hands-on experiments, a personal tour of the NASA Space and Rocket Center in Huntsville, Alabama, and a never-ending flow of scientific information and fun facts. Hicks, aided by assistants Patrick Stone of Moore County and Karen Hicks of Shelbyville, guided the students in teams of 2 or 3 through a barrage of experiments. They learned how to build a rocket from a 2-liter bottle and measure its flying distance. They learned how a can would crush when heated and immersed in ice water if it had just a few drops of liquid in it. One of the most relevant lessons to the Mars mission was how to build a heat shield like those used on spacecrafts. Student teams constructed heat shields that were required to withstand direct flames for 3 minutes to be deemed successful. After the camp and the Mars landing, Hicks said, quote, "NASA is a most valuable tool to inspire the next generation, but we all have to work hard to use those tools to motivate the youth to see them have joy in the STEM areas. If there is any doubt of the adrenaline rush and passion that will come from work in the STEM area, just look at the joy on the faces of people in mission control as they had confirmation that the Curiosity had landed safely."
We'll be right back with more Newsleader on 6. Stay tuned.
It is said that the eyes are the windows to the soul, and the Eye Care Center wants to make your eyes the best windows possible. The professionals at the Eye Care Center have been offering comprehensive eye care for over 30 years. From eye examinations to eye surgery, from children to seniors, we have the services you need. We pride ourselves on taking the time to fully understand our patients' wants and needs. Each patient is a unique situation and deserves our full attention and the latest treatment options. So call or stop by one of our 4 convenient locations and start seeing better today.
Hello, I'm Jim Woodard from Woodards Diamond Showroom. Some think that since we're a single store operation, we don't have the buying power of the mega chain or department stores. Woodards is a part of the Master IJO Jewelers, the world's largest jewelry buying group. This gives us the power of $800 million in sales. You get the best of both worlds, the buying power of a major with the customer service of a hometown jeweler. Woodards Diamond Showroom inside Northgate Mall of Tullahoma.
Mark, you've won just about everything there is to win in racing. What's next?
I'd like more people to know about ER Extra.
The emergency room at Harton Regional Medical Center?
I just want them to get the best care they can get.
That just gets me right here, Mark.
Maybe you'd like to pay them a visit.
ER Extra at Harton Regional Medical Center.
ER Extra. Extra fast, extra easy, extra great.
Hello, Trent McNabb here, welcoming you to the brand new showroom at Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac in Tullahoma. And here's something they don't have across town. Come check out our brand new state-of-the-art service drive.
Hello, Trey McNabb here, General Manager of Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep. My little brother gets a new building. I get ceiling tiles and a sign. You know what that means to you? Come see me.
Welcome back. Family and friends gathered to say goodbye to 39 members of the 1175th Transportation Company of the Tennessee National Guard on Saturday. The Guardsmen traveled to Camp Shelby, Mississippi, where they will then undergo training, and they will then travel to Bahrain, which is located in on the western shores of the Persian Gulf. The soldiers will deploy for 9 months. 39 soldiers from the 3 detachments, including Tullahoma, Brownsville, and Jacksboro. For many of the soldiers, this will be their 2nd or 3rd deployment in the Middle East. Let's watch video.
All right, I'm out at the new National Guard Armory, and there's a unit getting ready to deploy this morning, and there's a big group of folks going to give them a well-wish out of town, and there's a bunch of fellows with the motorcycles lined up out here to lead them down the way. And there's families and friends coming out of the armory. These young men getting ready to load up. Hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Mr. Mayor.
Good morning. Beautiful day in Tullahoma.
Have a good representation inside in there?
We did. We had an opportunity to visit briefly with the 39 men and women that are leaving. I wish them Godspeed and look forward to seeing them when they return in just a few months. That we'll work together to take care of their families while they are here. And it's a tough thing for them to leave, I believe, for 9 months. But I tell you what, it seemed like a very dedicated group of soldiers, and we appreciated all of them, and I told them so.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. There's the fire truck down there with a flag flying and folks standing on the side of the road in support. Here they come. .1175th deploying. And they have a honorary motorcycle brigade in front of them. Been at the armory with their families and friends, and they're headed out today, leaving Tullahoma for a 9-month tour of duty. There's the bus with the 39 soldiers on there. Tullahoma National Guard, Tennessee National Guard, excuse me, the 1175th. God go with them.
The historic St. Barnabas Episcopal Church in Tullahoma is receiving some renovations. John stopped by to see what was going on.
This is John Gray reporting for Channel 6, and we are over at St. Barnabas Church, and it's scaffolded up, and they're doing some work on the building. And this is one of the oldest churches in Tullahoma, and we're going to look around and see if we can find out what's going on. And all of the lovely stained glass windows are boarded up, and taking all the precautions to protect this beautiful church, one of the oldest churches in Tullahoma. And you wonder what you do up at the top. Well, when the two walls come together on the parapet wall, that's what you do, and that is a piece of stone that was made to go in two directions and chiseled out, and you just don't find that kind of work anymore much. This is Perry with Southland Construction, and he is the site superintendent at St. Barnabas. And Perry, what's going on over here?
Well, what we're doing is tearing off the old roof and replacing it, taking it down, taking decking any rafters, repairing any damage we find while we're doing that, and putting a new roof on. And in the same process, we've had to take off some of the parapet stones so we can redo the flashing and get it where it don't leak when we get done.
Well, so were there some specific problems that caused this to have to happen? Did they have leaking problems or concern about the structurals?
It's been leaking for years in certain places. They've got some damage from rot, and also from what I understand, back in the 60s there was a couple of fires in the building, so there's some damage to the structure up in there that we're going to look at and just make sure everything's as it should be and put it all back together.
About how long do you think all this is going to take?
It should run about 6 to 8 weeks on the project, what we're figuring.
If everything happens good.
Depending on what we get into when we get into it.
Well, that's construction, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Perry, thank you so much for your time and good luck. We all in this town love this old church building, and it'll be great to see it preserved for maybe another 100 years or so.
Well, it's been here 150. We'll try to make it 150 more anyway.
Thanks, sir.
All right.
And you can see here they're taking it down to the bare wood, and they're going to find out if there's any structural problems underneath there and fix what's there while they're up there dealing with the roof structure.
Stay with us. We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader.
Our office used to look like this. But now with My Paper-Free Office from R.J. Young, it's easy. We've made all of our files electronic and stored them in our virtual filing cabinet, which gave us tons of space. And Bob here, a big promotion. Melissa can pull files in minutes and spends hours on Facebook. And Kyle's confidential files stay confidential.
We're not totally paper-free, right?
My Paper-Free Office from R.J. Young. It's that easy.
Hi, I'm Kayla Thompson. For the past 15 years, you viewed my father's commercials and watched us grow up. We're here today to say thank you for your continuous support and introduce the new faces of Thompson Ford.
Lori.
Josh.
Olivia.
Nick.
Michael. Nathan. Even though some of us are going off to college or moving away, we just wanted to say that you can always count on a Thompson to be a part of the community. Come and see us at Thompson Ford, Tella, Tennessee. Thank you.
Citizens Tri-County Bank has the checking, loans, savings, and traditional banking services you want. Plus free internet banking and bill pay, bank your change, Visa gift card, and lots more state-of-the-art banking services. We focus on the service and services you want. So you can bank when, where, and how you want. At our offices or from just about anywhere. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank you'll ever need. Welcome to Camino Rio, home of the area's most authentic Mexican food. Expect quality service in a friendly environment that features the only truly authentic Mexican food in the area, with favorites like tacos, fajitas, enchiladas, burritos, tostadas, freshly made guacamole, and Mexican rice, all made from scratch using homemade Mexican recipes and only the freshest ingredients. Come and enjoy a meal at Camino Rio with the great food, friendly service, and warm atmosphere of Old Mexico.
Welcome back. John Gray stopped by West Middle School in Tullahoma last Friday, where bags with food for local children who might otherwise not have anything to eat during the weekend were being loaded up. He spoke with 5 Loaves for Kids founder Chandler Lawson about the program and also what it's like to be the 2012 Miss Tennessee.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am with Miss Chandler Lawson, Miss Chattanooga, Miss Tennessee,
and Miss America Hopeful.
Miss America Hopeful.
Right.
And as far as we're concerned, Miss Tullahoma Forever.
There you go, exactly.
Forever. And we're at 5 Loaves for Kids this morning, which is, Chandler, this is something, an idea that you came up with as something that you wanted to do to help people and have a mission statement in your life,
Sure.
right? And when did all of that take place?
That was in 2007, so that was when I was a junior in high school. And what it started from was the cafeteria club meeting that I went to, that an article was presented about an inner city school in Austin, Texas, who had started a backpack program. And I thought, what are we going to do about this? And so I went and I piloted a program at Jack T. Farah Elementary School with 40 students, and fortunately it's been able to expand to what it is today, 5 years later, a nonprofit organization that serves 250 to 300 students a week.
And it's obvious that you have a great volunteer crew that helps you do this, because you're a busy girl right now.
Absolutely, and that's the thing, is when I went off to college, it wouldn't have been possible for 5 Loaves for Kids to be as sustaining as it is and successful as it is without the dedicated volunteers. Ashley Nutt has been so fantastic. Jeannie Williams was amazing to take it over after I went on to college, and I just really am so proud of what it's become and how the community has really backed up and really taken an initiative to put it under its wing.
Well, I know this is going to be hard for you right now, but can you give us a short course synopsis of what the life of Miss Tennessee is like?
It is nuts, and I think that my main program that I do is for the character education program under the governor. And what I do is I go around to school children, and I'll travel 70,000 miles and talk to over 40,000 children about character education and the trait of caring. And then on top of that, I go as a Children's Miracle Network ambassador for the state, and I go into each of the 5 Children's Miracle Network hospitals across Tennessee, which I've done, and now I'm starting fundraising for those efforts. And then third, I get to be able to take what I'm passionate about, which is child hunger, and promote my platform and be involved across the state, whether it be with Second Harvest in Middle Tennessee and Nashville, or whether it be the Mid-South Food Bank in Memphis. So it's something that I'm really excited that I can be really multifaceted as Miss Tennessee, but it is a whirlwind for sure.
For sure. And next is Miss America.
Absolutely.
And that is when?
January 12th on my birthday, which is something that's awesome. It's a great birthday present.
Yes,
and people
it is.
will ask, are you excited? Is it going to be a bad birthday if you don't win? And I say, no, it's a great birthday because I get to go.
Yeah, that's right. And it's just like, we're all watching the Olympics now. And of course, there's a lot of gold medals won, but there are so many athletes that are so proud just to be there.
Exactly.
And the fact that you are there is wonderful, and that you're representing Tullahoma. And folks, this is one of ours right here. This is one of the young people that has been brought up in Tullahoma, educated in Tullahoma, in our school systems, and been adopted and adored by the community. And we are so proud of you and all of the wonderful things you're accomplishing.
Thank you very much.
And go forward and conquer, dear.
I'll do my best.
Okay.
Thank you for having me.
Chandler Lawson, folks.
Don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evening at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include Charter Business Representative Kimberly Lush to tell us about a new service Charter is providing to the area. Merrill Meadows will unveil a new concert series coming to Tullahoma, and we'll highlight some original material performed at South Jackson Goes Country this last weekend. All that and more on this week's Living. We'll be right back in just a moment.
The highest standard of trust offers a sense of safety and comfort. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of trust in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor, too, when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Since 1889, Traders Bank has been helping our neighbors realize their dreams. Whether our customers are looking to put a roof over their heads, try their hand at entrepreneurship, or see themselves behind the wheel of a shiny new car, the folks at Traders Bank have always been ready to dive in with them. Because at Traders, we lend you more than just money. We lend you our good name. Traders Bank, you're welcome.
Welcome back. Daddy Billy's in Tullahoma held their annual turtle race last weekend. Let's watch some of the video from some of the excitement.
All right, it's turtle race time at Daddy Billy's, downtown Tullahoma. And they're all here. Little ones, big ones, look at them. Everybody's around, they got turtles. They're getting ready to have a big time here at the turtle race. Look at that pretty smile right there. Always good looking people. There's Mayor Curley sitting in the shade over here. This is one of those mornings we've been seeing everything today. All right, look here. Here's some of the contestants. They're doing their prelims right here. They're checking on their climbing gear.
We got one resting in the climbing.
See if they can do any good. All right, here they are. There's turtles of every shape, fashion, and size. They all got their tags on them. Great. It's getting ready to happen here in a little bit at Daddy Billy's.
Come on, we gotta get it out back.
Turtle race.
Pink. Ain't no pink.
There's Nick right there. What are you doing, son?
Hey.
Giving popsicles away? Try to keep them cool out here at the turtle races.
Yeah, they go back.
Is that a pretty good sickle?
Thank you very much.
Look at that. Daddy Billy's got all kinds of treats for these kids today. They're having a big time at the turtle race.
Hey, Nick, what year is this? How many do you know?
11.
At least 100, isn't it?
It seems, I think it's 110.
110. This is the 110th. Let's see. No, it'd probably be about 28 or something like that, I think. Somewhere along in there.
Well, this is my first. So.
Yeah, there you go. That's all that matters, isn't it?
I think I'll have to get more popsicles next year.
There you go. Send somebody to the store.
I've got some more inside.
Looking at some of these old Tullahoma High School football players here. Got their smile. Look there. There's Mr. Lust over there. Look at him. Got them babies. Giving popsicles out to the baby.
Just like on the John Olive show. All he did was ever smile and couldn't say nothing. You know?
Yeah, smile.
On the John Olive show, he'd be like, oh, is it about that time? Yeah, they go.
All right, there's the racetrack right there. That's Daddy Billy's turtle track right there, and we're gonna have this is the Turtle Olympics right here in Tullahoma, Tennessee. There might not be another turtle race anywhere in the world today. So this is deemed an Olympic event. Right, they call out numbers and all in a random way, and everybody brings their turtle that has that number, puts them under the barrel, and then they open the barrel up, and the turtles race to the line.
We'll be right back with your weather forecast after these messages.
Are you looking for a new car dealer that offers no games, no gimmicks, no hassles? Then look no further than Russell Barnett Kia. Keith Barnett here today with my nephew Clay to tell you about the all-new 2012 Kia Optima. Yours today for $21,995 after rebates and incentives. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. No games, no gimmicks, no hassles. My question is, tell them, Clay.
What about anywhere else?
Welcome to the Rose Bowl. The team's taking the field. Not many people. Oh, my. He missed. Off to a rough start here. Somebody wants to go home. What's he doing?
If you're not watching college football in HD, you're watching Pee Wee TV. Graduate to Charter TV in HD and let it all in.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1943 at 99 degrees. Record low was in 2004 at 51 degrees. Average high on this day is 87 and the average low is 66. For tonight, look for isolated thunderstorms in your forecast with a low of around 65. Partly cloudy weather expected for Wednesday with a high of 86 and a low of 64, and that partly cloudy weather forecast continues into Thursday with a high of 89 and a low of 69. And that's our newsletter report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great night.